Hi everyone, and welcome to my educational channel, The Funda. Today we are going to learn another part of speech, that is the pronouns. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun. Okay, if I write a sentence like, look at Ravi, he is dancing. Many people have come to see him. So, here the word he, him, these are all pronouns. So why do we use the word means why we use the word he him? So if I write, look at Ravi, Ravi is dancing. Many people have come to see Ravi. So if I again and again say the word Ravi, then it will sound a little odd in a sentence. That is why we use the word pronoun. Okay, just to reduce that repetition, just to stop that repetition of the same noun. For example, Ravi, to stop that repetition, we use the word pronoun like he, him, like. Okay. So there are different kinds of pronouns. So let's first discuss what are those kinds of pronouns. So the first is personal pronoun. Okay. Second is reflexive and emphasizing pronoun. Third is demonstrative pronoun. Fourth is indefinite pronouns. Fifth is distributed pronouns. Okay. Sixth is interrogative pronouns. And seventh is relative pronouns. So now we are going to discuss each of these kinds of pronouns one by one. So the first is personal pronouns. So there are three kinds of personal pronouns. That is pronoun of first person, pronoun of second person, and pronoun of third person. So what is the pronoun of first person? The pronoun of first person refers to the person or people who are speaking, who are currently speaking. For example, say I, we, us, mine. So this is if I am speaking, then this word I or we refers to the pronoun of first person. That is the person who is currently speaking. So let me write it. I, we, us, mine. These are the pronouns of first person. So the person to whom I am speaking, okay, so if two people are talking and to the person to whom I am speaking, that person is known as the pronoun of second person. Okay, for example, you, yours. Okay, so if two people are talking, then I will refer myself as I and the other person as you. So you is the pronoun of second person and I is the pronoun of first person. So you, yours, these are the pronoun of second person. Okay, and the person about whom we are talking. Okay, so two people are talking about some person, say XYZ. So that person refers to the pronoun of third person. For example, he, she, they, them. Those are all the pronouns of third person. That is, means leaving those two people who are talking, the rest all people refers to the pronoun of third person. Okay, simple. So he, she, they, them. This refer this refers to pronoun of third person. Third person. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about reflexive and emphasizing pronouns. Okay. Okay. So the words myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself. These are all These all words can be either reflexive or emphasizing pronouns. Okay. So just add self to all the normal pronouns like himself, herself, myself, sorry, myself, yourself, itself. Okay. So these all words can either be emphasizing pronouns or they can be reflexive pronouns. Okay. So they cannot be both. They can be either of the two. So how we will know that where these words like himself, herself, myself are used as reflexive pronouns and where these words are used as emphasizing pronouns. So we have to tell that which in which sentence this word is emphasizing and in which sentence this pronoun is reflexive. So for that, let us take some example. So I will write two sentences. I blame myself for it. So this is the first sentence. I myself was there. I myself was there. Okay, so these are the two sentences. So we have to tell that in which sentence the word myself is reflexive and in which sentence the word myself is emphasizing. So when you look at the first sentence, I blame myself for it. Okay, so in this sentence, myself is used as the object of the verb blame. Okay, so if this word is the subject, if I is the subject, blame is the verb, and myself, then myself is the object. Okay, so how I will know that it is the object? So if I ask the question, whom I have to blame? The answer is myself. Okay, like that we come to know about the object. So here the word myself is used as the object of the word blame. That is why myself is in the first sentence, it will be called reflexive pronoun. Sorry. Okay. In this second sentence, you can see that here the word myself, I myself was there. So in this sentence, the word myself is emphasizing the word I. Okay, it is just a word that is emphasizing that I was there, so I myself was there. So that word I is emphasized by the word myself. So in the second sentence, myself is an emphasizing pronoun. The same word myself here is an emphasizing pronoun. Okay, so there is a trick to find out in which sentence the same word myself or herself, yourself is emphasizing and in which sentence the same word is reflexive. So the trick is just remove that word. So whichever word you have to tell if it is emphasizing or reflexive, just remove that word and see that if the whole sentence has complete meaning without that word or not. Okay, if the whole sentence gives us the same meaning even if we remove that word or not. So let's apply this trick. So if the sentence has the same meaning after removing the word, then it is emphasizing. If same meaning after removing the word, then emphasizing. If the sentence doesn't give the same meaning after removing the word, then that is myself, herself, that word, then that word is reflexive. Okay. If you can remove that word, it is emphasizing. If you cannot remove that word, it is reflexive. This is the whole trick. So let us use the trick to find out about the word myself in these two sentences. So if I remove this word myself, uh, sorry, if I remove the word myself, I blame for it. So if I say I blame for it, then I don't know whom I have to blame. I am blaming someone else, or I am blaming myself, or whom I am blaming. So the the sentence is incomplete without the word myself. Without the word myself, I cannot know what the sentence is talking about. That is why in the first sentence, the word myself is reflexive. It is a trick. Okay. In the second sentence, if I remove the word myself, see, if I remove the word myself, I was there. It is it is explaining. It's means the meaning is complete. If I say that I was there, then it is complete. Everyone can know what I am talking about. So myself is just an extra word that is used to emphasize the word I. Okay, we can also do without that word. So I was there is a complete sentence. That is why in the second sentence the word myself is emphasizing pronoun. Okay. So in the first sentence the word myself is reflexive pronoun and in the second sentence the word myself is emphasizing pronoun. Okay. So simple. So this is the trick and this is the definition of reflexive and emphasizing pronouns. So now we are clear with it. So next we are going to solve some questions. So I will give you some sentences and you have to underline the pronoun in it and you have to tell if the pronoun is reflexive or emphasizing. Okay. So I have already discussed that what is reflexive, what is emphasizing, and also I have discussed a trick to find out. So you have to tell me that in which sentence the word is reflexive, means the pronoun is reflexive, and in which sentence it is emphasizing. Just remember that we tell those pronouns which have self at the last, like myself, themselves, uh, herself, himself. Those words can either be reflexive or emphasizing. Don't tell her or your that as reflexive emphasizing. Just those words which have self at the end, those can be either a reflexive or emphasizing. So you have to tell me if it is reflexive or if it is emphasizing. Okay. So the first sentence is the boys hid themselves. The second sentence is the prisoner hanged himself. The queen herself came to see the magician. The fourth sentence is they themselves admitted their guilt. You yourself are to blame for this. So now you may pause the video and do all these questions. Please try to do it yourself. Don't be in a hurry to look at the solution. So try it yourself. Think about the definition which I told you and the trick which I used. So then solve this question. Okay. So here the pronoun is themselves. So now we have to tell that if it is emphasizing or reflexive. The boys hid themselves. So if I remove the word themselves, the boys hid. So now I don't know what the boys hid. If the boys hid some object or they hid themselves, what they did, I don't know. So I cannot, means the whole sentence without the word themselves doesn't make any sense. That is why here the word themselves is reflexive. Okay. Simple. This is how I solved using the trick. Also, you can see that themselves is the object to the verb hid. Okay. The boys hid whom? Answer is themselves. So in that way also you can think. The prisoner hanged himself. Again, the I have to tell if this word himself is reflexive or emphasizing. So if I remove the word himself, then what remains? The prisoner hanged. So I don't know whom the prisoner hanged. If the prisoner hanged someone else or he hanged himself, I don't know. So without the word himself, I cannot get the complete meaning of this sentence. That is why himself is reflexive. Simple. This is using the trick. And also without using the trick, if you say the prisoner hanged himself, then himself is the object to the verb hanged. Okay. So the prisoner hanged whom? Answer is himself. So himself is the object of the verb hanged. That is why it is reflexive. Simple. Then the question is the queen herself came to see the magician. So here we have to tell this word herself. So if I remove the word herself, the queen came to see the magician. Simple. This sentence makes complete sense. The queen came to see the magician. Simple. I can know everything what this sentence is talking about. This herself is just a extra word, an extra word that is just giving emphasis to the word the queen. So that is why here herself is emphasizing pronoun. Okay. So you can see that herself is not an object here. Okay. To the verb that is came, it is not an object. So that way also you can think, and you can see that the queen herself means I am giving emphasis to the word the queen. That the queen herself came to see the magician. Okay. So I am giving emphasis. So and also I can, if I remove the word, then also the whole sentence make complete sense. So these are all the ways I can know that um, the word herself is emphasizing. Okay, these are using the trick, and without using the trick, I can know that herself is emphasizing. So the next question is, they themselves admitted their guilt. Okay, so here I have to tell this word themselves. If I remove the word themselves, then they admitted their guilt. Okay, makes complete sense. Nothing that is incomplete here. So they admitted their guilt. Simple. So I can also, if I remove that word, then also this sentence is complete. So here themselves is emphasizing. It is giving emphasis to the word they. They themselves came, admitted their guilt. Okay. So here themselves is emphasizing. you yourself are to blame for this. Okay, so I have to tell about the word yourself. So if I remove that word yourself, so you are to blame for this. This is making complete sense. I know whom I have to blame. It is you. You have to blame for this. So this yourself is just an extra word to give emphasis to the word you. You yourself. So here yourself is emphasizing. So this was it for this class, and in next class we are going to discuss about rest of the types of pronouns. So till then,